Hello everyone, I'm Jana Regalado from Binangonan Campus. So for today, I'm discussing Chapter 1, Introduction to MS Access in FTBS subject. So Lesson 1, Overview. So what's an MS Access? An MS Access is a Microsoft database management system integrates the relational Microsoft Jet database engine with a graphical user interface and software development tools. It is one part of Microsoft overall data management products strategy. It stores data in its own format based on Jet database engine. It also allows linking related information easily like relational databases. It can import or link directly to data stored in other applications and databases. This system can handle data from various sources including PC database programs, SQL data, PCs, servers, mini-computers, mainframes, and internet or intranet web servers. It also understands and uses a wide variety of data formats, including many other database file structures. It works with most popular databases that support the Open Data Connectivity or ODBC standards. Includes SQL Server, Oracle, and DB2. Can be used to develop application software by the software development. There are 4 steps to follow using MS Access. Number 1 is database creation. It creates own Microsoft Access database and specify what kind of data you will be storing. Number 2 is data input. After creating database, data of every business days can be entered into Access data. Query, a fancy term to describe the process of retrieving information from the database. And lastly, report. This is optional. Information from the database that is organized in a presentation that can be printed in the Access report. Architecture. Anything with a name and an object can be called by Access. Tables, query, forms, reports, macros, data macros, and modules are the primary items of an Access desktop database. If you work with previous database system on desktop computers, you may have noticed that the name database refers only to the folders in which data is stored. A desktop database or .accdb in Access, on the other hand, comprises all of the major items connected to the stored data, including objects you define to automate the usage of your data. Our lesson 2 are RDBMS. What is RDBMS? It has the look and feel of other Microsoft Office products as far as its layout and navigational aspect are connected. The file extension was *mdb before MS Access 2007, but it had been changed into *accdb extension. Only MS Access 2007 can read accdb extensions than other versions of Access. It provides all the data definition, manipulation, and control features that needed to manage large volumes of data. Access can be also used as a desktop database or standalone RDBMS on a single workstation or in a shared client or server mode across the network. When building an application with an Access desktop database, the access that is needed is RDBMS. What is data definition? In a document or spreadsheet, generally, it has a complete freedom to define the contents of the documents or each cell in the spreadsheet. It can include paragraphs of text, table, chart, or multiple columns of data displayed with multiple fonts in a document. An RDBMS allows you to define the kind of what you have and how it can be stored. Also define rules that the RDBMS can use to ensure the integrity of the data. Data manipulation. Word processing documents can include tabular data and performs a limited set of functions on the data in the document. You can also search for text strings in the original documents and with ActiveX controls, tables, charts, or pictures from other applications. In spreadsheets, some cell contains function that determines the result you want. In other cells, entering the data that provides the source information of the function. Data control. When you need to share your data with others, RDBMS allows you to allow numerous users to read or edit your data. An RDBMS intended for data sharing has safeguards that ensure no two persons can edit the same data at the same time. Enables you to aggregate changes, also known as transactions, such as all or none of the changes appear in your data. You should also make certain that no one else may see any part of the order until you have completed it completely. Because you can share your access data with other users, you may need to restrict what different people can see or alter. Lesson 3. MS Objects or MS Access Objects. What is MS Access Object? It is to help user list and organize information. MS Access uses object as well as prepare specially prepared reports. Access provides tables, queries, form, reports, macros, and modules when you build a database. Access databases are made up of numerous objects. The four major objects in MS Access allows you to enter, store, analyze, and compile your data. So what are the major objects in MS Access? Number 1 is table. It is used to define and store data. Each field must have a unique name and data type. Tables have fields or columns that store various types of data, such as a name or an address, and records or rows that collect all information on a specific instance of the subject, such as all information about a client or employee, and so on. To help access your data more quickly, you can specify a primary key, one or more fields with unique values for each record, and one or more access for each table. Number 2 object in MS Access is query. It provides a custom view of data from one or more tables. Running a query is like asking a detailed question of your database. When you create a query in Access, you are specifying particular search condition to find the data you are looking for. To build query in Access, utilize the graphical query by example featured or write structured query language or SQL instructions. You can define queries to select, update, insert, or delete data. You can also define queries that create new tables from data in one or more existing table. Number 3 is report. It is designed for formatting, calculating, printing, and summarizing selected data. So you can view a report on your screen before you print it. If forms are all for input purposes, then reports are for output. Whether it is a list of names and addresses, a financial summary of a specific time, or a set of mailing labels, whatever you intended to print deserves a report. Reports are useful because they allow you to show database components in an easy-to-read style. You can even customize a report's appearance to make visually appealing. Access offers you the ability to create a report from any table or query. There are other MS Access objects that can be used. There are macro. Macro structured definition of one or more actions that you want access to perform in response to a defined event. Simple conditions can be included in macros to determine when one or more macro action should be performed or skipped. Can be also used to open and execute queries, open tables, and print or view reports. You can also run other macros or visual basic procedures from within a macro. Data macros can be directly attached to table events like entering new data, altering existing date records, or removing records. In web project, data macros can also be standalone objects that can be called from other data macros or macro objects. And lastly, module. It contains custom procedures that you can code using Visual Basic. Provides more discrete flow of action and allows to trap errors. Everything that a macro can do can also be done in module, but you don't need a macro interface, which prompts you what is required for each action. Because macro cannot include error handling, modules are significantly more powerful and are required if you wish to build code for a multi-user environment. Modules can be freestanding objects with functions that can be accessed from everywhere in your application, or they can be directly associated with a form or report to respond to events in that form or report. So that is my report to FDBMS Chapter 1. Thank you for watching.